close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the world around you not as a collection of solid objects, but as a vast ocean of vibrating energy. Your body, your thoughts, the chair you're sitting on, the air you breathe, all of it is vibrating. Science calls this quantum physics. Spirituality calls it the law of vibration. But what does it mean for you? How can understanding this law change your life? We live in a world where we believe what we see, touch, and experience is real. But what if I told you that the solidity you feel is an illusion? The chair you sit on, the table you lean on, they're not really solid. Instead, they're made up of atoms, and within those atoms there's more empty space than matter. Within that space there's energy, and this energy vibrates. It hums. It pulses.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons.
Now think about this. If everything is energy, vibrating at different frequencies, then you too are a being of vibration. Your thoughts, emotions, and even the words you speak carry a unique vibrational frequency. This means you are constantly emitting energy into the universe, whether you're aware of it or not. But why does this matter? It matters because the vibrations you emit determine the reality you experience. Pause for a second and let this sink in. The vibration you are resonating with right now, whether it's joy, anger, gratitude, or fear, is shaping your life in ways you cannot yet see. Let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed how certain people seem to attract good fortune effortlessly, while others struggle no matter how hard they try? Could it be that their vibration is in alignment with abundance, while others remain stuck in frequencies of lack? The law of vibration is like a great cosmic radio. You're a transmitter, constantly sending out signals. But here's the catch: the universe responds to the frequency you're broadcasting. If you're vibrating at the frequency of fear or scarcity, you'll attract more situations that perpetuate those feelings. If you're vibrating at the frequency of love, joy, or abundance, the universe mirrors that back to you. You might wonder, how do I know what frequency I'm vibrating at? The answer is simple. Your emotions are the most immediate indicator of your vibration. If you feel light, expansive, and joyful, you're vibrating at a high frequency. If you feel heavy, stuck, or anxious, your vibration is low. And here's the good news: your vibration is not fixed. It can change, and it can change quickly. Think about the last time you heard a song that made you want to dance. For those few moments, your energy shifted. You felt alive. That's because music, like everything else, carries its own vibration. High-frequency music can lift you out of a low vibrational state and into a higher one. But it's not just music. Gratitude, laughter, meditation, these are powerful tools for raising your vibration. Now, let me ask you something profound. If every thought, every feeling, and every action carries a vibration, what kind of energy are you adding to the world right now? Are you contributing love and positivity, or are you amplifying fear and negativity? This is not a question to judge yourself, but to awaken yourself. Because once you understand that your energy is shaping the world around you, it becomes a responsibility, a beautiful responsibility. Let's take this deeper. Imagine you're holding a tuning fork. When you strike it, it vibrates at a specific frequency. If you bring another tuning fork close to it, the second fork will start vibrating at the same frequency. This is called resonance. The same principle applies in life. You attract what resonates with your vibration. If you're vibrating at the frequency of self-doubt, you'll resonate with situations, people, and outcomes that reinforce that doubt. But if you're vibrating at the frequency of confidence and self-worth, you'll attract experiences that affirm your value. Here's where it gets even more fascinating. Your vibration doesn't just affect you. It affects everyone and everything around you. Have you ever walked into a room and felt the tension without anyone saying a word? That's the law of vibration at work. Your energy is contagious. When you raise your vibration, you elevate not just your own life, but the lives of those around you. So how do we master this law? How do we consciously raise our vibration and align with the frequencies of love, abundance, and joy? The answer lies in awareness. You must become a conscious observer of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Ask yourself throughout the day, what am I emitting right now? What kind of energy am I creating? Take a moment now to reflect. How often do you dwell on what's wrong instead of what's right? How often do you replay past hurts instead of imagining a brighter future? Understand this: where attention goes, energy flows. If you focus on the negative, you feed it. But if you focus on the positive, you amplify it. Let me leave you with this question. If you could tune your vibration to any frequency right now, what would it be? Would it be love? Would it be peaceful? Would it be in abundance? Remember, you hold the tuning fork. You have the power to choose. Let's get real for a second. Life is full of noise. The constant buzz of emails, social media notifications, people trying to get your attention, it's everywhere. And in all that chaos, it's easy to forget that beneath the noise, you are still vibrating. Every thought you think and every emotion you feel is like a ripple in a pond. The question is, what kind of ripples are you creating? Are they chaotic, jagged, and reactive, or are they smooth, intentional, and powerful? Here's something to think about. Have you ever been around someone who makes you feel calm just by being near them? It's not because they have magical powers. It's because their vibration is steady, aligned, and grounded. And whether you realize it or not, you pick up on that. Your energy starts to sync with theirs. That's the power of vibration. It's not just about what you attract into your life, it's about the way your energy subtly shifts everything and everyone around you. So let's break this down. If you're constantly putting out scattered, anxious, or frustrated energy, what do you think happens? You begin to sync with situations, people, and outcomes that match that frequency. It's like tuning into a radio station. If you're set to a static-filled channel, that's all you're going to hear. But if you adjust the dial, suddenly the static clears and the music becomes crisp and beautiful. That's what happens when you consciously shift your vibration. But here's the catch: most of us don't even realize we're tuned into the wrong frequency. We get stuck in loops of complaining, worrying, or doubting, and then wonder why nothing ever changes. It's like standing in front of a locked door, banging on it endlessly, without realizing the key is already in your hand. You don't need to change the door, you just need to change the way you're approaching it. Let's get practical. Start paying attention to what raises your vibration and what lowers it. Think of it like a personal energy audit. Notice how you feel after scrolling through social media for an hour. Notice how you feel after spending time with certain people. Notice how you feel after eating certain foods. Everything you consume physically, mentally, and emotionally either adds to or drains from your energy. For example, try this the next time you're feeling low. Instead of reaching for your phone or distracting yourself, do something that shifts your state. Play a song that makes you feel alive. Step outside and breathe deeply for 5 minutes. Call someone who uplifts you. You'll notice something remarkable: your emotions don't have to control you. You can control them by changing your input. It's like flipping a switch. Here's where it gets deeper. Your vibration is not just about how you feel in any given moment, it's about the energetic patterns you create over time. If you've been stuck in a cycle of stress, fear, or frustration, those vibrations become your default setting. But default settings can be reprogrammed. You can create new energetic patterns by consistently choosing thoughts and actions that align with the life you want to create. Think about this: every time you choose gratitude over complaint, you're rewiring your vibration. Every time you choose kindness over judgment, you're raising your frequency. Every time you choose to focus on what's working instead of what's broken, you're tuning into a higher level of energy. And over time, these choices add up. They become your new normal. Let's go even further. Your vibration doesn't just affect your mood or the people around you. It literally influences the opportunities and experiences that come into your life. Have you ever noticed how, when you're in a good mood, things just seem to flow? Traffic lights turn green, people smile at you, and opportunities seem to appear out of nowhere. That's not a coincidence. That's the resonance. When your energy is aligned with positivity and possibility, the universe responds in kind. But let's not sugarcoat it. Life throws curveballs. There will be days when you feel off, no matter how much work you've done on yourself. And that's okay. The goal isn't to be perfect, the goal is to be aware. When you catch yourself in a low vibration, don't beat yourself up. Instead, ask yourself, what can I do right now to shift this? Sometimes it's as simple as taking a deep breath and letting go of the tension in your body. Other times it might mean stepping away from a toxic situation or having an honest conversation with yourself about what's really bothering you. Here's something powerful to consider: the vibration you hold when things aren't going your way is what defines your growth. It's easy to stay high vibe when life is smooth. The real challenge and the real transformation happens when you can maintain your alignment even in the face of difficulty. That's when you truly begin to master the law of vibration. And let's not forget, this isn't just about you. The energy you put out into the world ripples far beyond what you can see. When you choose to raise your vibration, you're not just improving your own life, you're contributing to the collective energy of the planet. Imagine what would happen if more people understood this. What kind of world could we create if we all became intentional about the energy we emit? Let's try something right now. Take a moment to breathe deeply, in through your nose and out through your mouth. As you exhale, imagine releasing all the tension, all the worry, all the stagnant energy that's been weighing you down. With each breath, feel yourself becoming lighter, freer, more aligned with the energy of love, peace, and abundance. It's not just a mental exercise, it's a vibrational reset. And the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. One last thing, don't underestimate the power of small shifts. You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight to change your vibration. Sometimes it's the little things: choosing to smile at a stranger, taking a moment to appreciate the beauty of the sky, or simply deciding to think a kinder thought about yourself. These small shifts create a ripple effect, and over time they transform everything. So here's the real question: if your energy is like a radio signal, what station do you want to tune into? What kind of life do you want to attract? Because the moment you decide to shift your frequency, the universe starts to rearrange itself to meet you there. Let's talk about control. Not the control where you micromanage every detail of your life, but the kind that comes from realizing you are the source of everything you experience. Most people live as if life is happening to them, when the truth is, life is responding to them. This isn't just some poetic idea, it's a fact rooted in how the law of vibration works. You're constantly creating your reality, whether you're aware of it or not. The question is, are you doing it intentionally or by default? Think about this: if everything is energy, then the reality you're living right now is a direct match to the vibration you've been carrying. If your relationships, career, health, or finances feel stuck, it's not because the world is unfair. It's because something in your energy is stuck. That might sound harsh, but it's actually empowering. If your vibration created this, then shifting your vibration can create something entirely different. Here's the part most people miss: shifting your vibration doesn't mean forcing yourself to be positive all the time. It's not about pretending to be happy when you're not. It's about honesty. It's about becoming so aware of your energy that you can catch yourself in the act of creating something you don't want and redirect it towards something you do. This is where real power comes from: not controlling external circumstances, but mastering the energy you bring to them. Let's get specific. If you wake up in the morning dreading your day, what kind of energy are you putting out? That dread becomes your frequency, and everything you encounter aligns with it. The traffic feels worse, your coworkers seem more annoying, and small setbacks feel like disasters. On the other hand, if you wake up and consciously choose to focus on one thing you're excited about, no matter how small, you shift your vibration. That shift changes the way you experience everything else. The traffic doesn't bother you as much. The day moves more smoothly. You feel lighter. But what about the big stuff? The challenges that feel too overwhelming to shift with a simple change in focus. This is where most people give up. They assume that because something feels heavy or hard, it can't change. But the truth is, energy is always moving. No matter how stuck something feels, it's never permanent. You have the ability to influence it, not by fighting it, but by changing the energy you bring to it. Imagine you're standing in front of a massive boulder, trying to push it uphill. That's what it feels like when you're trying to change your reality without shifting your energy. It's exhausting, and it hardly moves. But now imagine stepping back and using a lever to move the boulder instead. That lever is your vibration. When you change your energy, the effort becomes easier. Things start to flow. The boulder begins to move with less resistance. Here's a key truth: the universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you are. You can want abundance, love, or success all day long, but if your energy is vibrating at lack, fear, or doubt, you won't attract those things. They're not a match. The work isn't in convincing the universe to give you what you want, it's in aligning your vibration with the energy of having it. When you feel abundant, you attract abundance. When you feel loved, you attract love. It's that simple and that challenging. So how do you shift your energy when everything around you seems to be pulling you down? Start small. Start with something you can control. Maybe it's the way you speak to yourself. Most people don't realize how much their inner dialogue affects their vibration. If you're constantly telling yourself you're not good enough, smart enough, or lucky enough, that energy becomes your reality. Changing that dialogue isn't about lying to yourself. It's about choosing words that lift you instead of words that drag you down. For example, instead of saying, "I'll never figure this out," try saying, "I'm open to finding a solution," instead of thinking, nothing ever works out for me. Shift 2. Things are starting to change in my favor. These small changes in language create tiny shifts in energy, and over time, those tiny shifts add up to massive transformation. Let's talk about emotions. Emotions are one of the most powerful indicators of your vibration. When you feel joy, excitement, or gratitude, your energy is high. When you feel anger, frustration, or sadness, your energy dips. But here's the thing, emotions aren't bad. They're just signals. If you're feeling low, it's not a sign that you're failing, it's a sign that your energy needs attention. Instead of trying to suppress or ignore those feelings, acknowledge them. Give yourself permission to feel them fully, and then choose to shift. One of the fastest ways to shift your emotional energy is through your body. Movement is a direct way to influence vibration. Have you ever noticed how much better you feel after a walk, a workout, or even just dancing around your living room? That's because physical movement shakes up stagnant energy and raises your vibration. It's one of the simplest, most effective tools you have. Another way to shift is through gratitude. Gratitude is like a vibrational superpower. When you focus on what you're thankful for, no matter how small, you instantly lift your energy. It doesn't have to be big. It can be as simple as appreciating the warmth of the sun on your skin or the taste of your morning coffee. The more you practice gratitude, the more you train your energy to align with abundance. But let's not overcomplicate this. The most important thing to understand is that your vibration is always in your hands. No one else can control it. No circumstance can dictate it. You have the ability to shift it at any moment. And when you do, everything around you begins to shift as well. Here's a thought to sit with. If you knew that your energy could shape the course of your life, how would you start showing up differently? What would you stop stressing over? What would you start putting your attention on? Because that's the reality. You are shaping your life with every thought, every emotion, every action. The power was never outside of you. It's always been within you. Now, the question isn't whether the law of vibration is real. It's whether you're willing to take responsibility for how you use it. Are you willing to stop blaming the external and start mastering the internal? Are you ready to stop waiting for things to change and start changing the energy you bring to them? Because once you do, there's no limit to what you can create. Everything around you is energy. Everything within you is energy. And the moment you decide to align with the vibration of the life you want, the universe begins to rearrange itself to match you. That's not magic. That's just how energy works. So the real question is, what are you waiting for? Let's take it even further. If your vibration is the foundation of everything you experience, then every moment becomes a choice. Not a choice in the sense of controlling every event or outcome, but a choice in how you respond, how you align, and how you allow your energy to flow. Most people live reactively. They let their circumstances dictate their energy. But what if you flip that? What if, instead of reacting to life, you became the one who sets the tone for how life responds to you? Here's the thing, energy doesn't lie. You can't fake your vibration. You might try to act confident, but if your inner energy is rooted in fear or self-doubt, the results will reflect that. The universe is like a mirror. It doesn't respond to what you say or do, it responds to what you are. So if you want real change, it has to start on the inside. That's why chasing external things, money, relationships, success without shifting your vibration rarely works. Those things aren't the source of your energy, they're the result of it. The key is to focus on becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts the life you want. If you want abundance, align with the energy of abundance. That doesn't mean pretending to be rich or ignoring your struggles. It means living in a way that feels abundant now, appreciating what you have, sharing generously, and trusting that you're supported. If you want love, align with the energy of love. Be kind to yourself, show compassion to others, and radiate the kind of love you want to receive. And remember, this isn't about perfection. You're going to have moments where your energy dips, where frustration, fear, or doubt creep in. That's normal. The goal isn't to avoid those moments, it's to notice them and shift when you're ready. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Over time, raising your vibration stops feeling like work and starts feeling like who you are. So here's the truth: you're not stuck. You were never stuck. The energy that created your current reality can create a new one. Everything you desire is already vibrating out there, waiting for you to meet it. Are you ready to step into it?